Well, that's it, you guys. That's it. Some people, they get fed up with you, and they don't want to be associated with you anymore because apparently you're problematic.
I don't know why you keep having this delusion that us making videos is being associated with you. We're not hanging out with you. We're not your buddy. So stop saying that we're associating with you. We're making videos on you and your antics. Thank you.
And then you gotta leave, you know? Then your whole life falls apart because a bunch of people online want to troll you.
You know, that really does beg the question that if you're that oversensitive with people giving you criticism and doing videos on you, then why the heck are you on the internet to begin with?
So, you know what? Everyone gets what they want, okay? I'm leaving, and this is it. This is it. I don't care. You're not gonna win. This is not you winning. This is literally me getting my independence, okay?
Well, considering that, let's say if you are actually running away from the internet, then yes, it is a win for those people that have been wanting it. This isn't a win for you.
So, let's just take this. Let's just take this, okay? I hope this makes you happy, huh? I hope this makes you happy. Let's just take the pants. Go on. Let's take the top right here. Is this what you like? You like this, huh?
Not really, no. I don't find a man-child who's throwing a tantrum amusing at all. I will, however, at this point, take the piss out of a man-child that's throwing a tantrum. Because let's face it, at this point, no advanced computer or AI could calculate the amount of fucks I don't give.
Is this what you want? You want my whole life? Fine. Shut up, stop laughing. I'm taking all my luggage, and I'm going, fine. You know? I'll see you in court.
Sure you will. I'll be waiting there to see if you don't show. Just like the other times you threatened lawsuit with other people, you spineless coward.
I will see you in court. You can't just ruin a person's life like this and expect no recourse.
And how exactly can we, shall we say, ruin the life of someone that really had no life to begin with? And besides, you have spent the last 12 years preying on innocent people, hurting them in ways they didn't think possible. So to quote your own words, you can't just ruin a person's life like that and not expect any recourse.
Alright, enough of that. I used to be the king of all Broadway. The best of everything was mine to have each day. Alright, serious time. So final thoughts when it comes to this video is I have, without a doubt, feel that Onision is going to spiral down more and more now that his Patreon is gone. And he's going to make, more threats of lawsuit, even though that's really not going to help him. And continue to act crazed, and more likely, let's say if he is convicted by the FBI and the state of Washington for being a groomer, he will, end up going to prison, and he's trying to, at this point, try to get that plea for psychosis, which I don't think is going to help him at all, because at this point, we've already talked about that, as well as MJ, which I think MJ for bringing, or at least talking about that on Twitter, which, yeah, there's no way that people are going to fall for him, going crazy. But I want to point out something, or at least bring up something that happened recently when it comes to this whole scenario, and it's a serious topic. If you guys have watched Chris Hansen's streams, he's been covering the thing, or at least what's going on with Onision and bringing up the victims and giving updates on the investigation. And I guess at one point it was discovered, or at least brought up, that YouTube doesn't want to comment on what's going on, or YouTube doesn't want to do anything involving what Onision is doing. Now, at this point, some people are going to kind of consider this as them protecting a predator, or a alleged predator, so we can protect ourselves in case something comes up. But here's the thing. There's a point, even though this is a company that deals with a lot of content, there's a point where you have to look at the evidence, look at the people that have been giving their stories, and take action. Patreon did it, why can't you? And I could see this going down a very dark and very decrepit way, especially for YouTube. Let's say, for instance, the media gets a hold of this and finds out that YouTube is harboring predators. I could see this whole thing going about two ways. One, we get an adpocalypse worse than the last couple ones. Or two, the media gets involved. People don't want people watching, or at least their kids watching, a website where content from a predator or alleged predator is allowed. And at this point, this website gets shut down. Now, more than likely, that option won't happen, but I could see it happening if certain people got involved, just because of the backlash. So, YouTube, get off your high horse. Greg Onision, Groomin Onion as we're now coining him, has been doing illegal stuff for the past 12 years. Between grooming minors, bringing minors back and forth from Canada to the United States, or people who are underage to another state to have sex with them, as well as doing very decrepit shit over the internet, collecting photos of minors, falsely copyright claiming people's videos for even speaking about this, that should be evidence enough for you to take action and do something about it. At this point, he's been given the chance time and time again to change, and he hasn't. The only recourse at this point, and I'm sorry to say this, and it's going to sound very wrong of me to say, but you know what? Fuck it. The only recourse for Onision at this point is for him to be taken down. Taken off this platform. Destroy every single one of his channels. I usually wouldn't say something like this, but at this point, I don't care. He's been given chance after chance and has done nothing to change. So YouTube, actually listen to the people that have been giving concern, more concern than you ever did, and take action. Thank you guys for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, comment, leave any thoughts you guys have or anything you would like to add in the comments down below. If you want to follow us on social media, links are in the description. Follow MJ, Aden, and Magi, as well as Sage for their streams and Sage's nature walks, which is a lot of fun to watch. If you guys want to watch gaming content, or at least the content that I upload, feel free to check out my content, noon Pacific time and 6 Pacific time. This is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care, peace, and everybody out there, be safe.